So I just want to fish at auction, so I'm making a video about fish things. I've been wanting to do a betta spawn for longer than I can even remember. Just since I started keeping fish, I've wanted to do a betta spawn, but I've never had the time, resources, space to do so. I'm finally in an apartment, long term. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I mean, my lease is a year. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So this morning I won an auction for a Dumbo Half Moon Plakat, and I'll put a picture of him in here somewhere. My tank is, this sounds bad, my tank is still cycling, but hear me out. I'm cycling with established filter media, so it's pretty much done. The last time I tested it was earlier today. I was reading 0.5 ammonia, 0 nitrite, and 5 nitrate. And then I did a 100% water change because I did my hardscape today. So I haven't tested it since I did the water change. I'm kind of giving it a few hours to settle. I'll test it and should be fine. We should be good to go. But in the coming months, I just ordered my mail, and I'm, kind of tight on funds, so I'm not going to be able to do my spawn for a couple months at least. I'm ordered my betta off of aquabid.com. He's coming from Taiwan, I think, actually. But I'll probably get my female off of Aquabid as well. I'm going to be breeding Half Moon Placats. I don't know if I'm going to get a female with the Dumbo trait. I do like the Dumbo trait, but it is not something that I necessarily aim for. So I may cross my male with a just Half Moon Plakat without the Dumbo trait, just because the long fins, while they are aesthetically appealing, they can inhibit their ability to swim a bit, and my number one priority when breeding my fish is going to be health. So I'm going to keep my male in this 10-gallon planted, and then the female is probably going to go in a 5.5-gallon also planted. I love aquatic plants. I love aquascaping, so what can I say? So I'm going to get a 5.5 probably for my female, and then I'm going to get a 10-gallon spawn tank, I think, and then I'm going to do my grow out in a Sterilite container, bare bottom, in my 10-gallon planted with my male Half Moon Plakat. I'm going to do 2 ivory mystery snails. I'm trying to find some. I want a pair. I would like to breed mystery snails. I've bred them successfully in the past, and I would like to breed them again. And then depending on how aggressive my betta is, I will try to do I'll try to do cherry shrimp. I have also kept and bred cherry shrimp in the past. The breeding was not intentional, it just happened, but I like it. Animal reproduction is really interesting to me, so. I work at a pet store, and so I'm probably going to, once everything's settled and established and everything, I take care of the fish at my local, not my local fish store, but at a pet store, so I take care of the fish, so I know the health and status of all the fish all the time. So if I am comfortable with the parameters of the tanks and everything, I'm going to probably get like a ghost shrimp to put it in the tank to like see how he does, having a shrimp around. If he murders it in cold blood, I will probably not pursue cherry shrimp, but if he leaves it alone, I'll probably do cherries. Even if he does attack it, it's going to be a fully planted tank, probably very heavily planted, and so cherries will probably be okay because they'd be able to hide pretty easily, but I don't want to stress him out, So we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Right now I finished my hardscape. You can see it. My whole room looks like crap right now because I just moved in 2 weeks ago. So I finished my hardscape today. I'll get better pictures of it when I have my light. Tomorrow I'm going to a local fish store to get a light. I'm going to go with LEDs. It's going to be a fairly low light system. I don't want to go crazy yet. So I'm going to get this set up. I forget what it's called. He referred it to me. It's only like 30 bucks, but it's got like 3 LEDs, and it's not a hood or anything. It just kind of screws to the back of the tank and then is an overarching thing. I've got a glass top on my tank. So I'm going to do that 3 LED light and low light plants. I'm not going to be dosing CO2. I'm not going to do anything special, except I have made my own root tabs with Osmocote Plus. It looks like drugs. It's root tabs. Tomorrow I'm going to film a video on how to eliminate small pest snails and pest snail eggs from your plants before you put them in your tank, because I, in my last tank, had a huge problem with ram's horns and Malaysian trumpet snails. The Malaysian trumpets weren't that bad. It was mostly the ram's horns that bothered me, because they're when they lay eggs, they laid you could see them all over the tank. The egg pouches were everywhere, and it was just, I didn't like it. So we're not gonna do pest snails, and I'm not doing duckweed ever again. Never again. Duckweed, it never goes away. There are dead duckweed leaves on the driftwood that I have in that tank right now, because I used that driftwood in that tank, my old one, and I'm just, never again. Never again. But so tomorrow I'm going to film a tank on how to do the thing with the pest snails, and we'll go from there.